Welcome to Neighbors Legal Service. Dude, we're here to teach you guys how to get down and punch some attorneys in the face. Welcome to the show, Advocates for Justice Legal Service. I'm Coach Neighbors, and tonight we're just going to get right into it. They are struggling to get control of this eviction process. So we're going to talk about that today real short. Just going to keep it short so those people don't have to spend a lot of time. The eviction process. The main thing that people need to understand about the illegal eviction process is, in most cases, it's being done in a lower court. It's in municipal court or JP court, or the master in Georgia, they call it the Master of Equities Court, which is totally ridiculous. And in some judicial states, they have it still in the state court. So it doesn't matter what court it's in, because the process is illegal. And they don't have a right to be doing it. So we're going to talk about what you need to do to protect yourself, or at least to take your best shot at protecting yourself. When you get to the end of the road here and you're in the 7 or 10 or 15-day countdown or whatever it is, a lot of times they'll try to take your stuff. When I say they, I'm talking about the clerk or the players. They'll take your stuff, they'll throw it in a basket on the table, and try to stall you off until they get to send their police department out to your property to help you get your stuff thrown out in the yard. The main thing people need to remember, what we're finding out is you can't stop the eviction process by filing your counterclaim for the eviction. You can't file it in the eviction court. Now, in the beginning, what we did was we filed a counterclaim in the state court instead of the eviction court. Now, if your eviction court is the state court, then, there's no question. Okay, people make this shit way more complicated than it, and it's already complicated. Because these fools are ripping people off. In order to get control of the eviction process, we are now filing the counterclaim in the state court. Now, some people can get away with it and they stop the lower court process because they do not want to tell those people that the eviction court that's over there, municipal court or JP court or whatever, is not connected to them. They don't want to tell them that. So they get on the phone and they call, and that's kind of the end of it. They drop the stuff and make them have to come after you again, or whatever they do. I'm not sure what they do, but we do know that that this is working. So the eviction court does not have jurisdiction to be involved in what they're doing. And if your eviction court is a municipal court, a JB court, or one of the other courts, you can look up the court clerk's manual for your state, and you'll see right in there that they don't have jurisdiction to be doing none of the crap that they're doing. And that's the problem. That's the problem. So if you file your lawsuit, your counterclaim in the eviction court, and the eviction court's in a lower court or whatever, if you file your counterclaim in that court, they're just going to sit on it and laugh at your ass, because what you're doing is you're expecting them to police themselves. That is why you have to file it in the state court. Now, some state courts will take it and pretend that the courts are together, and then they'll get on the phone and they'll pretty much be the end of it. Some state courts will tell you that the eviction court is not connected to them. Now, I've only heard that twice and was shocked, because I've never heard them admit that, which is really weird, because when they admit that, then they're admitting that the municipal court does not have judicial authority to do anything. Interesting. Okay, so the problem is you can't allow to police themselves, so you got to push the ball up and get other people involved. Now, here's the sad thing. The sad thing is that the people who have been successful doing this had to file their lawsuit or counterclaim if they accepted. If they didn't accept it as a counterclaim, they had to file the lawsuit and pay to file the lawsuit in the state court against the eviction court players. That's what they had to do to slow the train down long enough to get the stuff filed over there in federal court. I'm not sure which so that's what we're doing. I don't know what it costs to file in federal court, and I'm not an attorney, and if it was up to me, I would just, let you send the stuff to me, and then I would just write them a letter saying I would make them an order. I would write the order. Judge Neighbors. Okay, I'm out of control now. Also have to get it filed in federal court. Now, once you file it in federal court, then your goal is to use the removal document in the package and remove everything from the state court over to the federal court, and everything from the eviction court over to the state court over to the federal. You guys see what I'm saying here? This is what we're having to do. So get ready and get it done. Now, you need to make sure you understand why you're adding the players to your lawsuit and why you're moving it and why you're not just sitting over there waiting for them in eviction court to police themselves. That's the biggest wrinkle that we're doing on the eviction situation to block that. Now, I have a couple of people that, hey, I'm in a tax lien foreclosure. Are you sure that I need to document the package that you told me to get? And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? No, I just told you to get that package just because I wanted to screw with you. I mean, come on, people. And people telling me, oh, well, I just want to double. I don't have time to double check. If you want to double check, go check the stinking instructional video. Okay? We have a lot of people in line that are calling, and I hate to spend my time answering something that I've already answered. And you need to understand, if you're in a tax lien foreclosure, if you're in a regular foreclosure, if you're in a judicial foreclosure, if you're in a non-judicial foreclosure, are you going to fight them halfway in the middle of their polluted pond or poop? Or would you like to punch their ass at the beginning, at the gate when it all started? Now think about it. People trying to do a tax lien foreclosure is totally illegal, and they can't foreclose unless the number one person lien holder forecloses, so that whole thing is totally illegal. But here's the thing. If they want to do a tax lien foreclosure, as far as I'm concerned, if you're in my program, then you're going to get your shit, that the 42 USC stuff, and you're going to shove it in their face and make the tax lien people be responsible for the mortgage foreclosure problem, because that's what they're putting themselves in the mortgage foreclosure place on the list of lien holders, and they're not the number one, and neither one of them should be on the list at the end of the day. And that's the shit you're going to bring to the table and shove in their face when you get into my program. So that's how that goes. I can guarantee you that if I suggested that you get a certain program or something, that you're getting my best coach. If you don't see the value in what we're doing here, then you're going to be in the way, and people are going to be stepping on your back. Starting with me, okay? Because I'm the leader here, and I'm not having anybody in the way. I don't put up with drama. Just want to throw that on the table. You guys facing the eviction situation, you need to get the stuff you need to get your lawsuit filed, and don't be tripping because it's federal and you file it in state court. Just change the red font like I told you and do the thing. The people that call me with those kind of questions are the people that listen to the people that's trying to steal the shit. And I'm like, if you're listening to those people, then you need to be in back of the line because we got too many. If you're listening to those people, you need to be in back of the line because we got too many people stepping up to the plate, getting in the ring, ready to punch these fools in the face. Thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. I'll see you in the next video. Get it done.